Captain's log. We lay to rest our fallen comrades. At a time like this, it would be my duty to write to the families of crew killed in the line of duty, but these are far from ordinary circumstances. A small ceremony to honour them is the best that we can currently do. We now have to move forward and turn our attention to scavenging what is left of the Icarus and turning it into something of short-term use. Hopefully we can find a way off this planet, and fast. I think our primary goal today is going to be ensuring that we do get this done. We've got to get this all out of here. We've got to get this ship. Well, first of all, we have to make sure that the fire has been put out on the ship too, and see what else we can salvage. Jake, what's our status?
Right. So all of the internal inventory of both sections of the ship have been salvaged. We now just need to take down all the components.
Fantastic. Let's get on with that as quickly as we can. What I am thinking is that given the size of some of these components, it would be probably a good idea if we can make ourselves a tiny rover of some sort, just to go back and forth. However, power is going to be a problem. If we can get ourselves a solar panel, it looks like we've got wind power. If we can get ourselves a solar powered vehicle created, might help us, particularly with that engine section. Thoughts? Suggestions?
Armadillo 2.
Armadillo works. Any suggestions on... I think if we can make this fairly rudimentary, I'm thinking. Given what we've picked up. In fact, this is a lot closer to us. Let's go ahead and take this down. This section, the front section of the ship. And then we can go pick up the nose section. That might be a lot easier. Still no word from the other ships? Sorry, go ahead, say again.
How are we with batteries, power cells?
Not...
we have 388.
Okay.
Power cells.
Should be enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
power cells will require 1 or 3.
Any
80.
word? Any word from the any of the other ships? Any of the sister ships?
We'll have to do scouting at some point.
We will have to. I think as soon as we've got ourselves established, we've got ourselves a decent base. We have a cog container here that looks like it's in good condition. Nothing in it, but this is good. Lots of motors, steel tubes, metal grids, construction components. This is good. Just do yourself a favour, rather than nobody else has to die or gets hurt. Just be very, very careful when you're taking down the bottom of the ship.
We still have a full oxygen tank here. We want to salvage the oxygen.
Yes, that's on the back end of the ship, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, we
Stop.
might want to do something with that. So, if we leave this oxygen tank here, or leave that oxygen tank there, this oxygen tank is empty, so we can take this. I've got it. That oxygen tank is empty, by the way.
The big one is empty?
That big oxygen tank right here is empty, whoever's with me. Jake, was that you with me, or...?
No, that was me. That should have been full.
It's empty. Must have had an oxygen leak.
The oxygen bottle tank is still 94% full.
Which tank are you looking at?
Not this one, the one in the top.
Oh, no, the one at the top is... Is it full? It looks empty to me.
94% full.
Jake, can you... Or Exia, could one of you come over here and just get a reading on this oxygen tank? Unless we're looking at the wrong oxygen tanks.
The one I'm pointing at is 94%.
Right, I'm seeing it empty.
You
Alright,
look at
so
the lights, or you actually look at the control panel?
looking at the lights.
Don't look at the lights. Lights don't work if there's no power.
I see. That would make sense. That would make complete sense. Right. Okay, leave it like that. Leave it... Actually, we're going to lift this oxygen tank out. So what we need to do is ensure that it's in... Right. Make sure that's in full condition. Jake, we're going to lift the oxygen tank out.
There goes the base.
You're gonna lift out.
We are going to lift the tank out so that we can siphon all the oxygen out of it. Unless we can drive something in here, I think it might be easier to lift it out as opposed to drive something in. A simple crane system should work. If we've got the capability, I'd say pistons forward, down, landing gear, grab it, lift it, pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have two vehicles being created.
That is doable.
Exia, what's your vehicle?
Something.
Okay.
That is descriptive.
One vehicle. This vehicle looks more stable to be a crane. So let's do that. Exia, could we have your vehicle being a cargo transport?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Alright.
Well, the crane can just be a temporary thing, right?
Yes. So if we can just do that, the reason I'm saying that is that it looks like it's further along, so it's probably better that we use this whilst it's further along. It will take us a little bit of time to get the oxygen tank out. Full power there. Now, what are we looking at here? Small cargo. Perfect. I see you going for the remote controls as always, Jake.
Yes.
As always, that makes sense. Should be easy. I'm just thinking, where would we put pistons on this?
Well, I wasn't building it with.
All right, we'll Exia.
But
Is there a possibility to convert yours to a crane? I think we can. I'm just thinking. Yes,
Well,
I think we can.
We don't have to convert one of the currently existing vehicles into a crane. We can just build a large crane there.
That's true. That is true. But in case of wanting to reuse the crane, moving it over to the engine section, whilst we're actually building something, may as well. But I'm all for having a large crane set up in this area, if we can get power to it. That's the other thing.
So we can get power to it two ways. We can either place down a battery which starts at 50% power, or we can just have a line from the base of steel block.
I think we can go with the steel block idea. because the base has a good amount of power. Right, I'm going to start doing that so we can just drag this thing out. Let's see.
The reactor.
Yeah, what's our power situation like?
Wind turbine is doing 369 kilowatts.
Giggity.
But the reactor is also still putting out 11.6.
I can add more.
If we
Wind
could add a
turbine.
second
That
wind
might be
turbine.
because we charging. Yeah.
If we can save our uranium, that would be
I need you to get off the seat quickly.
fantastic.
I'm turning the reactor off to see if we can keep running everything. I think we can run everything with a single or a double wind turbine.
How
Still
much
have
how much is the turbine producing?
370, but that's including charging.
Yeah, okay.
Should be okay.
We will need to produce more if we want to put up a refinery.
For now, I think once we need to just get things out. But yes, as soon as we've done that, that will be ideal to
I just
naturally
turned
produce
the
more.
battery off and see how we are. We are over 100%. No, we cannot run. We need some more wind turbines.
If we can get 2 more wind turbines built, that would be fantastic.
We currently have 7 units of uranium left.
7 units of uranium.
Yes.
We are going through
Not
them
much.
quite quickly. Yeah.
I turned the reactor off, so we are not running anything.
Okay, that's fine.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Is the cargo drone done?
I'm not entirely sure.
Still working on mine, so
Running from me.
I just need to add. Oh, his is done. I just need to finish mine. I'm gonna go do some more wind turbines real quick.
Right.
You can hold Alt and middle click to put all components and extra gubbins from your inventory inside a container.
Paladin, I see.
How much life does the Paladin have in it? So the Paladin has 10 minutes of battery life.
Let's not drive it around then. That's not good.
I'm just going to decrease the broadcast radius to like 500 meters. Should increase that to 26 minutes of life.
I need to put a connector on it and have a connector docking on the back end.
Yeah. We can change out the cargo container for a larger one. Just need to probably finish up here.
Right.
Ah.
Be careful!
Okay, there's 2 wind turbines.
Can you turn the battery off and sit in the chair? See if it's still 100%?
What was that?
That's for Exia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those wheels aren't.
Those wheels are a bit heavy.
Hang on.
Battery
Up strength.
No, battery be fully charged in 2 hours.
Nice. So we will have, if the reactor is still off, we will have more power than we use.
I've
That's
just
good.
the power of the suspension, and that sorted it out.
Just working out what the best way is going to be to grab this.
Are you building a crane?
Yes. I was going to put a piston straight off that top and grab it, but I want to be able to move the piston sideways as well.
Use
So-
rotors. You have a piston going up.
Yeah, that's... And then I'm just looking at... I'm looking at the sideways piston. That's what I'm
Yeah.
working on right now. So piston going up could be there. We can have a... As you said, we can have a rotor. So... I could just twist that entire section. That works. Okay. Got it.
Paladin is full. So I'm gonna also just contents in place.
Right, this can be a rotor. Shoot, this need not be this high. This can be a rotor, there we go.
So much scrap metal, my god.
Yes, there is a lot of scrap. Small piston, followed by... Have I made this needlessly tall? May have made this a bit taller than I wanted it to be. That's okay. What's the distance a piston can drop?
10 meters.
10
No, not
meters.
10 meters. Yeah, 10 meters. Maximum
Energy
extension.
low.
Just need to top up some energy.
No station fuel.
We are out of fuel on the station.
Define fuel.
I've just been given a message saying no station fuel.
Yeah, that's because we're out of uranium.
We have
That's
turned
fine.
off the uranium reactor.
I didn't realise it was still given that if we had wind power. Okay,
It's also because it's not reading any hydrogen either.
I see.
So on a technicality, we don't have any fuel.
Technically
And
it
it's
is,
correct,
yes.
but it shouldn't be doing that.
Might need to reprogram the computer at some point. At this rate. Go.
Is that everything? This thing has a drive time of 30 seconds now.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
because I've placed small batteries there.
We cleaned
Just-
the whole ship.
Okay, right. In which case, I'm going to start reworking the design.
What's your goods going to be, Jake?
What are you outfitting yours for?
Cargo.
Cargo. Okay.
Can we have an exploration?
Yeah, I'll make this one an exploration one.
Beautiful.
Which means
I just have one small cargo can, azimuth style.
yeah.
I can
What's this thing?
Oh,
Okay.
2 gen?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I2 gen. They don't have large conveyor outputs, so you might want to put like a large cargo container instead.
I meant to do like the 5 times wheels, but I didn't offset it into the ground, in the air high enough for that.
Yeah.
All right, I think we can get all the oxygen out of this with this setup now, and we'll be able to just place it down here. Or theoretically, we should be able to place it down, pick it up, hold it at any given height, and take whatever we need out of it in any which way we can. We'll have to work on that. But I would probably need a little bit of assistance on actually getting this built nice and quickly. So if somebody wants to assist on getting this all hooked up, that would be fantastic.
Probably can do a mergeable.
We've got, yes, that once we're down on the ground, I think we need to do that. But I want to lift this entire thing out of here. So if we want to get the rotor up and running,
Is the medium can?
and also we will need to ensure that there is enough space in the base for oxygen. There should be enough space, right? Do we have a tank?
Don't think we have a hydrogen or oxygen tank, so we'll fix that in a second.
Okay, so if we could get ourselves a tank.
I need to resign my robe.
Your design hasn't gone perfectly right, has it?
Hey, I'm Jake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a bit big.
That's the large.
I think we're taking a new meaning to short wheelbase here. Sociopath, could you see if you can help me get the rotor and pistons and all of that up first? That would be great if we have the components for it. We should. Hopefully this should just be a matter of... This should literally be a matter of popping it down, grabbing it, and then that's it. Steel tubes, computers, large steel tubes, small steel tubes, computers, motors. Motors should be fine. It's mainly steel tubes and computers. Some large steel tubes. Go. Oop. just walked into your wheel, Ixia.
Ah.
And more like, ow. Alright. I think construction components are missing, right?
Construction components. Construction components.
It's a good thing that we managed to save and get just
Construction and metal grids.
right. Okay, I've got construction components, so I'll go about finishing those things up. And we just need to get the metal grids.
I've done metal grids.
Yeah, everything but metal grids on this. Oh no, that's done. So you've got the metal grids, fantastic. Thank you. Okay. It's a good thing. Some progress here. Let's grab this, take it out of it.
Energy
Take it out of the
low.
ground. How are our food supplies going? Food supplies should be alright given what we managed to grab, but I think we should probably keep an eye on it.
We're going
I'm
to need
in-
something to produce food.
Okay, I'll take responsibility on ensuring that all of you guys are fed.
I would like to order a Big Mac.
You will get a not so cheeseburger and fries.
Aw.
You could
Okay.
fit the ship out with a solar dome, Jacobin.
No
Okay, so
station fuel.
currently on the Paladin, which is the name of this, we've got two large batteries, a O2 generator, a survival kit, so that you can make some components to repair and stuff, a hydrogen engine, cockpit, and I'm going to put down probably an antenna.
I think an ore detector would be nice as well.
Yeah, antenna and ore detector.
Yeah.
And there's room for all of that.
Fantastic.
Can I have those?
Is there an issue with Tim
How so?
not pulling oxygen bottles?
Oh, the container in which it's trying to pull them into is full.
We got so many. Aha.
Yeah. And I think maybe that 1,300 assault gun magazine is... Yeah, that's taking up 269, which is nothing. What's taking up so much? It's just the number of bottles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
At least we can take them down and get some platinum.
Yes.
Who's doing the rotor?
The rotor is
I should
Moving.
I should have some control over the rotor, but not great control it seems at the moment. I'm just trying to get that into...
You can lower the piston a bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to ensure that the rotor is set up properly. Is that aligned horizontally?
Not really yet, but we can
But
do
we'll-
the last one when you extend the piston.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll work on that from there.
Go
It's only a
out
temporary-
like a meter. So have the piston go out a meter and then go down.
We good there?
For now, yes.
I'm watching from here. I'm on the seat, so I won't be able to see when the piston goes down. So you're going to have to tell me
Yep,
what
go
we've got
down.
there.
And did you go out a meter?
I
then you
have
can
I have
probably
gone out a meter.
Go down 5 meters.
Understood. Should be doing itself. How are we looking?
Slowly.
That's fine. Slow is good. Slow is slow and steady. Alright, that's at 5.
Okay,
I think-
go to the rotor and turn the rotor to 175. Should be on 180 at the moment, isn't it?
No, right now it's on 0.
Okay, then 0. I need to get it to 300 and crap. What was it? It's 360, 355.
355.
Yep. That's
Oh, what did it just do?
it. Just swapped deck.
Okay, well it should be 355 now. How about there? That's yep.
Go down a meter.
Piston dropping 1 further meter.
And go out a meter.
Piston extending 1 more meter. So we're looking for...
Okay, go down a meter. How much more can we go down?
I think I can keep going for quite a while. How much further do you need?
This is
We've got
gonna
a
be
lot.
risky. Go a half a meter.
Half a meter. Current position 7.5 meters on extension.
Go to 8. Another half meter.
8 meters. Locked at 8.
Go to 8.5.
8.5.
And go up.
No, cannot do 8.5. 8.2 is what it can do.
Yes, go up to 8. You have it.
I've got
No
it.
station fuel.
Alright, that's at 8.1. No, it's not. That's at 8.1. How are we
Go to
looking?
8.
Going
You're
to
lifting it. So.
going to 8. How are we looking?
You're looking okay?
Do
Go
I have
to
it?
7. Yes.
Perfect. Alright.
You
Reducing.
go up to 7 before.
I'm reducing it nice and slowly so you can see it the whole way. Do we have it?
It's free. You have it.
Fantastic. Alright, lifting the oxygen tank out.
And now we might gonna get a risk, so pull it up all the way to 0.
Yeah, I am going to pull it up to 0. In fact, I've just let it go, so I'm just coming here to have a look. See it coming up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it to 0. I'm going to swing the rotor around here, and I'm going to drop it off here. So that's the plan. I'm going to drop it off down here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I should be able to do this just by being
No
able to
station fuel.
see it from here. But just keep an eye out, just in case. Rotor. Upper limit, lower limit. I need this to...
I'm gonna continue building some hydrogen and oxygen tank.
Okay. Rotor is now turning.
And Axia is in the way.
No, Axis should be fine.
No, for me he was in the.
Oh, right.
I'm dying. I was
Yeah,
dying.
that's fine. Make sure you get yourself some oxygen.
Oh, it's power.
Or power. Apologies, I am using the seat outside because I need to be able to see what's going on.
Do we produce more hydrogen or oxygen?
They produce in the same amounts, even though it should be 2 hydrogen per ice instead of 1.
Oh, we're not doing my favorite mod, so I think it's still. I don't know. In the long run, we're going to produce more hydrogen than oxygen. Or
Yeah, I'll put
other something.
I'll put 1 on 1 on there for now.
How are we looking for the... I think we're looking good on the oxygen tank.
Yeah, it's you can actually just stop it right there.
Perfect. I think the... Okay, I'm going to just slowly, gently put that down. And we've got our oxygen tank. We should be able to siphon that out somehow. We'll work on that in a moment. But let's just drop this nice and slowly. And detaching. Okay, that's our oxygen tank, we've got it. I see ice 180 meters away. The ore detector seems to be functional.
Yep, I'm just adding some gyros and then I'm gonna go grab some ice. So,
Wonderful.
The paladin. Actually, no. I'll give a demonstration when
Yeah, we'll go for...
when I'm showing it off to potential investors.
Yes, we definitely have potential investors on this planet.
Yeah.
This rock here, for example. Right.
I am actually going to blueprint this.
It's a good idea.
For later use.
That's a very, very good idea.
Just need to set up gyros into a thing.
Hydrogen and oxygen storage done. Anything to name them correctly for Tim, or are you dealing with that, Jake?
What's that?
We're filling hydrogen and oxygen now.
Well, that can't go anywhere else unless we use the O2 evaporator stuff mod.
Oh, what, the items?
Yes, the gas is just going to go in those tanks regardless of what Tim does.
That's fine.
The bottles,
That's all we need right now.
It's not liquid hydrogen, is it?
No.
No. Tim doesn't care unless I tell it to care.
Or it breaks and then you cry.
Or it breaks and then it doesn't care at all.
There is that. There's a concern on that.
Okay. So, this is the turning circle.
Okay. The hydrogen
Oh,
is...
watch it. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. That's a fairly good turning circle. What's its cargo capability? Does it have any?
It doesn't store any cargo. This is purely an exploration.
Okay, so just the cog at the front.
Yeah. So give me a second. I'm going to blueprint it first, and then I'll.
So an explanation of this would be great.
Right. Gather round, children. I'm going to give you a tour of the Paladin exploration rover.
Ixia's doing some steering tests, so
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Paladin exploration rover. It is equipped with nice wheels, some gyros. But the most important things that you'll need to know is what its function is. It is supposed to look around and look for ore deposits, and then bookmark them so that we can then return with a mining vessel, or setting up a mining rig or what have you. So, to do this, it is equipped with an ore detector and an antenna for communication. It is also equipped with a survival kit, a oxygen generator, and 2 batteries and a hydrogen engine. The hydrogen engine is so that it can consume ice in order to replenish its power supply, and the survival kit is to enable oxygen replenishment of the people in the cockpit, and as a mobile respawn point.
Beautiful. One tiny suggestion, if I may.
Yes.
We need lights on it, or a light somewhere. But apart from that, that looks nice. Small form factor, should be easy to get around, should be easy to go across this Mars-like planet. Oh, and we have another vehicle ready.
Yeah.
That's got quite I was going to say that's got quite a kick. Doing wheelies. But that's very nice. I'm assuming this is our cargo vehicle.
Yeah, it has 3 batteries and a solar. I might actually extend the front at a hydrogen engine, so this doesn't die in the darkness that we're probably going to be encompassing most of this.
That's fine.
And there's light bar.
Very good. Okay, so we have 2 vehicles. I think we've got the oxygen tank out now. I think it's a question to ask: how do we get the oxygen out of this? We have tanks now, so we just need to.
Is it horizontal?
Yes, unfortunately it is.
So what we do is we need to hook on like a small battery or something just to give it some power, a connector, and then
which one has
right? Per connector on one of these faces.
Okay.
And then we get one of the rovers.
This one, we can stick a connector on there. I can lift this up. It's still under the piston. We can just lift it up. That will be absolutely fine. So that's what we need to do next. I think this has been pretty good progress here. Nothing seems to be coming at us at the moment either. I'm still, given the report that we received about, or actually we saw the scorch marks on the Icarus itself. I'm not sure if we were shot down or what, so I am kind of wary about where we are. But it seems safe at this moment in time, but we'll have to see what happens. So next task, we'll get that oxygen tank off. In fact, can we... Yes, go ahead.
The large piston, change that over for a smaller piston with a rotor.
I can lift this up quite easily.
We need to turn it a little bit if you want to.
Oh no, we're not going to connect it to this. We're going to hook it up onto one of the vehicles and just top it. Oh, actually, we can't top it into a vehicle, can we?
Nope. Not at the mount.
I see.
We need to connect it to the station.
I see what you mean. Okay, well we'll have to get to work on that momentarily. I do need to ensure that I've got enough hydrogen and oxygen and fuel.